Haha, it didn't turn my mic on. Hello. Welcome. We are sitting on the screen here because I'm playing another little tiny game today. And the little tiny games, they like to not have a menu. They like to just start. So when I went to set it up, I have no idea how it looks in OBS or anything because I tried setting it up and then it was like, no, you want to play immediately, right? I'm like, no, not necessarily. I'm starting a little early today because today is my mother's birthday. I'll be going over to her, my parents' place for food after the stream. Coworker of mine has gotten into origami, and she made this. It's a fish, and you can push on it, and it opens and closes. And she used paper that looks like a galaxy. She called it the galaxy fish when she gave it to me, so I named him Purgle. Thought that was appropriate. The Bard of Cheese! Welcome, Bard! Are you a bard today? Are we mid-names? What's going on? What's going on in the Cheese Kingdom these days? Are you a bard because you've kind of like retired, telling the tales of cheese gone by? Oh. Also, it looks like my internet's complaining, so hopefully that does not persist. But yeah, I'm excited. My mom, out of politeness, I will not say how old my mother is, but she's having a birthday. And so, we're gonna probably do this in one sitting. It's supposed to be about a 3.5 hour game. Oof, if I can play it at all. What is happening? My internet is grumpy. Let's check this out. Let's run a speed test. It was going fine earlier. I was playing a game online. I secretly suspect my internet provider does not like how much I use my internet, which I think is my internet provider's problem, not my problem. Let's see what we got here. Also, as of note, I have my windows open, which is why I have this lovely aura of a glow around me. You know what? That's running fine. Except for it's not. That's weird. I wonder if that's an OBS problem though. Because my internet's not showing issues. You're a bard now. You picked up a lure, dropped a flute, picked up a spoon, grabbed some pie. The cheese was fried. Was hoping to see a stream while flipping dumplings were streamed. Ah, yes, poetry indeed. It is. Alright, well, let's give this a shot. Hopefully the internet behaves or whatever is causing this upload issue. I guess this is kind of a low-key game. I could try lowering the settings. See if that makes it happier. Nana used to say, each day she's born, we called her Dawn. Daughter of yesterday, mother of tomorrow. Oh, Dawn was born, daughter of yesterday. Okay, that's cute. Took me a second. Fellow traveler. I'm gonna be rude though and eat a little bit while we play. Because I'm starved. My family kind of changed plans on me like 8 times, which is fine, but it just means I did not plan out my meals appropriately. This is pretty though. I like the art style. Alright. Left click to move interact, right click to drop or cancel. Hey, another Bard of Cheese count. Take my leave now. My new name was spread around the kingdom of YouTube. Leave farewell. Thank you. I hope you have a lovely Saturday. Good luck with all the cheese. Through a time when 16 shoes waited by the door every morning. Okay. By the way, this game's supposed to be depressing. One by one, everyone left the city or across the sea. So 16 shoes, that means 8 people. Is that a shotgun? Shotgun, baby. Now she greets every day alone. Can we shoot the chicken? Let's shoot the chicken. How do you shoot the chicken? With 2 goats, a pocket full of seeds, and the sun shed light on her boots, and a shotgun. Okay, let's shoot this chicken. Do I just wait and it eventually shoots? Maybe I can't shoot the chicken. The game's like, this is not meant to be a violent game. We're gonna figure this out. Gosh dang it. No shotgun shells left. Oh, that's why I can't shoot the chicken. Okay, well, now we know. Now we know. We'll leave the shotgun there. We'll do some tilling. This is like Stardew Valley, but depressing. I don't think she's meant to twist this way. There we go. Oh, can I plant? What do I have to do? There we go. Very specific. Seeds need water. Bucket? Bucket is probably a water provider. Here. Water? Mending this churn house, the shelving ventilation space, was the last thing Sola did before she deserted the farm, leaving Rama behind. Mending... Oh, okay. Just gonna keep saying the same thing. Add more milk to the pot to begin. Okay, well this... I'm trying to find water right now. That's a strange looking goat. Okay, let's find some water. Might be through the gate, but I feel like water's probably close to the farm. I didn't expect I'd need survival game skills in this. I don't see like a spigot or anything. What is this? Can we go in the house? Is there water in the house? Do we have a sink? Apparently, is this a sink? Whoa! Hey, look, cheese! Let's read some things. Primo by Soledad Leba. To meet someone in Fremo is to learn that an open window is always better than a closed one. Everywhere there are ears. They listen for a word forbidden from utterance, despite the city's reputation as the half-city of twins. For to invoke this word is to tear the delicate cocoon constricting the grief of its citizens. Long ago, to war against a fatal sickness that afflicted only twins, the vagrant magi planted a branch of their ancestral tree in the city to peddle a cure called the Father's Gamble. A tincture brewed as one, then split and served in halves. The hand that passed the cups must live with the reality of only one surviving. Thus, the greater mercy could there be than a league of men who do not remember they are fathers. Why are we asleep in the chair? I don't understand what's happening. Wake up! I agree, that note was so strange. I too fell asleep. Here's a note. So there was like half the population died because like you would make a cure and it'd only work half the time. Nana Talma, I finally made it. I'm in my cap and gown, sitting here in the empty theater an hour too early, trying to hold myself together. But every minute that The ceremony comes closer, my chest swells with 100 new butterflies. Everything finally feels real. Tonight, I graduate from the academy, and soon I'll say goodbye to this planet and ship off to the colonies on Luna. You've always been there for me, Nana, reading to me every night when I was little. Even now, a volume of Wormgal and Leica stays by my bed, taking me to winter stargazing fairs, gypsy carnivals in the summer. You raised me to know the horizon hides wonders of the world, so I'll always rush forward. People say, take after you like that. You're the best, Nana. I'm still amazed at how you keep the farm running so on your own. I have so much to learn. I'll come see you again, I promise. With a million hugs, Rama. So the grandchild is really excited that they got to go and do something, and Nana is not excited. Okay, pick your bucket up. No, don't go in. Pick the bucket up. There we go. Where is there water? Is it over here? See the gate? I would like to find water. Oh, a grave. This is normal. Luna. Wonder if that's a spouse. I don't think there's water over here. I just want water, dang it. Ah, a well. Okay, we got it. Looks like that's not the bucket you use for the well. You use this bucket for the well. This is a very inefficient way of getting the farm taken care of. Is that a blue chicken? This is like Stardew Valley. Oh, I can click on this. What is this? A rocket ship soars between great stars carved on the fence by 6-year-old Rama missing her mother. Okay, so Rama is your granddaughter. And her mother died. We've wasted a whole day trying to find water. So we can water this one seed. Water. This really is like Stardew Valley. Are we just gonna pass out here? I don't have any seeds left. Don't have any seeds left. I've already watered this today. So do we like go to bed? I can't see anything. Do we get a little like end of day report? This time it won't take us as long to water because we'll know right where the water is. A little mine shaft over there, some rocks. So there's stuff to explore. Still growing. I'm assuming they need water again. Is there still water in here? That's going to make it much more convenient. This holds much more water than the Stardew Valley one. Okay, there. We watered. We don't have any more seeds, so there's no point. Oh, you know what bucket I had? That was probably the milking goats bucket. Let's go get it. I'm going to maybe milk some goats. Pick it up. Man, our footprint sure stayed a long time. Wonder if that's metaphorical or what exactly. Sorry, I got a weird text that distracted me. Let's go into the Technicolor goats. Go milk some goats. You seem to be... Oh no, we lost the goat. Come back, goat. Goat, no. Goat, no. Bad goat. Shut the gate. You can't let the goat get out. There we go. You're not going anywhere, goat. Oh, cheeses. Okay. These 5 cheeses won't last forever. Some hay for the goats, not much else. What are we waving at? I don't understand. Why can't I bring the milk bucket with me? Oh, I left the milk bucket over here. I see. That makes more sense. Listen, goat. You're not supposed to leave. Well, that was the worst thing. That was the worst this could have possibly gone. There we go. There you go. Walk right through the hay bale. That's fine. You know what? The goats are fine. They don't need to stay in the little goat area. They're probably going to eat my crops. It's fine. There we go. Add more milk to the pot. Tubing in. Okay, we'll get more milk then. Good thing she just has so much milk. Pick this up. What's in here? Can we go in here in the little goat house? One summer, with a few hairs on his chin, Garza rebuilt the goat house next to the long line of Yumas reaching through time. Fascinating. Oh, there's like a guy. Hi. Goodbye, Talma. Why are you leaving and saying goodbye? Did you bring me mail? Maybe that's what happened. She needs to eat first. Okay. This is strangely more complicated than I would have expected. I need the hay. I think. So I need to feed the goats. I mean, I think that's what this is. Okay, so you are eating. In that case, put the bucket down. Can you go get your mail? We'll let the goat eat and you can get your mail. Maybe I have to go out. That would be a little strange, but it would not be the strangest thing that's ever happened. I probably should have locked the goats up while I had the chance. Garza Yuma, editor-in-chief of the Evening Owl. Yeah, I don't know why the stream's freaking out. It's weird. I finally made it. I'm in my cap and gown sitting... We read this, didn't we? Okay. Yeah, we read this. I don't know quite what's happening, but that's fine. Shut the gate behind you. We don't want our goats getting away. Where's the goat? Go milk that goat. I'm a little afraid that the goats can in fact get out. But maybe the goats don't care that much. There we go. Just gonna milk some goats. It's getting dark again. Apparently this is just what we do forever now. Do I get more hay for the goats, or the goats just gonna die eventually? I know it's gonna get dark, but we're definitely gonna go finish this task. What's happening? What does that symbol mean? Do I? Oh, I have to. Oh, I see. I have to actually move the mouse. It's wild. Stirring up some cheese. I don't know if there's a penalty for being out late or not. We stirred up some cheese. There we go. I'm sure this won't burn the house down overnight. It'll be fine. Are both goats in there? Let's shut the goat gate. Nope. I reopened it again. There we go. This really is like depressing Stardew Valley. It's pretty trippy. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Well, we didn't burn down the shed, so that's good. I didn't hear the rooster. I wonder if that's a sign. Still growing. Water. Of course it's empty. Why wouldn't it be? This farm area is not set up in a very efficient way. I still want to go check out that mine too. But I have chores. We gotta do our chores. Through the gate. Keep going this way. Water that one. There we go. What happens if I pick this up? What does it do? Is it just like a walking stick? I don't understand what it does. Let's go check on our cheese. did we do? Are we needing bread? What is... I don't understand what's happening. +1 cheese. +1 cheese. We have made cheese. Oh, we have a fair amount of cheese. I want to see what's going on out here. I might need that basket, but I'm not sure. But let's go for a walk. Let's see what's going on out here. Because they might need more hay. I don't know where we get more hay. And to continue the story, we gotta find some of these things, I think. There was stuff over here. Yeah. Maybe not this. Maybe it's this way. Is it that? Somewhere out here were some rocks that had text on them. I don't know which rocks had text on them. We're just going for a stroll. Is it these rocks? No. There was a mine over here somewhere. I don't know if we've like passed it. What's going on? There we go. Okay, these would be the rocks. Somewhere there's a photograph of us all sitting by these rocks with me, Solo, Oma, Emery, Bren, and Garza with Moira. Somewhere there, that's the same. There's also a mine over here. Somewhere. We'll just keep walking. Hope that we get somewhere and aren't surprised. Just gonna keep walking in this giant field. Maybe something will happen eventually, you know? Just keep walking. Just keep walking, just keep walking. No idea if I'm... Can I zoom? I don't think I can zoom out. I don't think there's a map, but not. I don't know what return means. I don't know if that means return to like a checkpoint or if it means return home. Here's another thing we can click on. In the summer's hottest days, Laszlo and I would hide from the younger ones under this rock, relinquishing crystals of sugar ice. Oh. So we should bring the basket. If I hit return, what happens? Nothing. Okay, never mind. Literally no idea where I'm supposed to be going. But I'm gonna make a mental note of these mushrooms We're over here by a windmill. Is this the edge of my property? It is the edge of my property. Okay. So we can gather mushrooms too, and I know where that basket is. We can do that tomorrow, since they said... When I was young, I would climb this mill, sit behind the blades, and watch the world with stop-motion eyes. Oh, that's neat. Are these ready to be collected? Just about ready to go. Nice. So we'll come by tomorrow, because they're saying just about ready. Plus it's dark. Wander around. Close the gate behind you. I wonder if the goats just eventually die, because I don't have more... Hey. So, that's where I want to go. It's out that way. Those are those other rocks we went to. Let's check on these plants. Apparently I need the basket to gather our stuff. Basket's over here. Okay, they still have a little bit of hay. So they're not gonna die yet. I wonder if I'm growing hay for them? Hmm. Oh, gourd. Go in with the basket. Can I cook? I guess you can cook. I don't really know what good this does me. I ate something. That's kind of neat. I should have been eating this whole time, probably. Well, let's go get those shrooms, I guess? This is very cute, and I like it. I just am not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing, or like if I'm actually advancing the story in any way. Let's see, the other shrooms were over here somewhere. They weren't that far off. I feel like I didn't even have to walk this far. There they are. Alright, Let's just walk back in this direction forever and see if we can find that mine. We were there before, and the mine is to the left of this. I think. We'll try to find it. Let's see what we can do. This general direction for a bit. I can't seem to change the camera angle. I'm trying different things and it's not working. Okay, we've hit the edge. Maybe? Maybe? Yeah, we've hit an edge. This way a bit then. Just walking, I guess. Just walking. Just keep going. I literally have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Can we... Whoops. I didn't mean to click that.
Oi, oi.
Where's your... I don't know. Okay, I think I just reset the bucket. It's a little stressful. Hold on. We're gonna do a little looking up here. Anybody got any advice for what I'm supposed to do here? Okay, here's a... I think we were here. Used to be here. Oh, okay. Apparently there's like a whole everything to this. What? Apparently there's like a whole way to... There's like this merchant, and if we don't keep getting the merchant, we can't trade stuff. There's a whole lot to this game that we're just not doing, apparently. And you can buy bullets. I still haven't made it to that mine. I'm just getting a little A little stressed out by this game. That's not supposed to stress you out. Oh yeah, would you look at that? There's another letter in the mailbox. Okay, so that's what I'm missing. And I'm supposed to come to this mailbox every day. And I guess we're supposed to meet the guy. And if we meet the guy, we can trade. Dear sister, I've just had a lovely little adventure on a hot afternoon. I visited Midtown's newest market where, among dozens of stalls, I discovered sweet sap from an albino heirloom tree in the ashlands, which says rises only once in a century and strips off pickled chew leather for my pet platypuses. Behave well. Best of all, the grand treasure was the gold-flaked white cherry toffee I chanced up. Just like we had on our girls' trip to the city. Think of how many boys followed us around then. If only you'd been here, Emma. No, I won't try to convince you again to move. Brandy did say, abandon this farmland and it will blow away. That woman spotted omens everywhere she looked. I only mean to say that today I brought back memories and I dearly miss my sister. Stay well. Love me. P.S. With the ladies of the world's bridge club raving about the charismatic young author, I enclose a copy of her newest novel to you. Perfect for afternoon read in Papa's chair. Well, let's get these mushrooms. And apparently I need to get more hay for my goats, which I guess I can get from that merchant guy. Apparently this game is more involved than it seems to be. I wonder if we can grow more. Do we have more seeds now? I don't know. See, there's still that mine over there we haven't gone to. If I click on this, will we just go? Maybe. Let's try this. Let's see if we can grow more stuff. I assume not. Yeah. Okay, so pretty much we probably can't do anything unless I find that merchant guy. Now, where do these chickens go? Oh, maybe this isn't a doghouse. Maybe this is a chicken coop. Oh, I think my goat's dead. Everything's going horribly wrong. This is all going wrong. Where's the merchant guy? Maybe we can buy a new goat. I'm just so confused about what's happening. I guess here's where we can bury the goat. Can we find the merchant guy? I'm not sure I'm really feeling this game, guys. I'm very confused. Apparently this is a very involved game that doesn't tell you in any way, shape, or form how involved it is. Also, I feel like one day without eating is very dramatic for my goats to be dying. we're gonna try talking to this guy. And then I may just say screw it if this doesn't become an easy trade process. Dang it. Pretty sure my goats are dead. One of my goats is dead. Or taking a nap. It could just be taking a nap. Maybe if I get some hay, it'll wake up. Maybe he's not dead. Gather some mushrooms. I don't know if I have to have something on me to trade with this guy or not. Also, apparently I can gather eggs. None of this was immediately obvious to me as I was playing. Here's the guy. No, we can't miss him. We can't miss this guy. Go talk to him. Do you have news for you? The city of Icarus has found a new mayor. None other than your cousin Viota, handsome frog face in every newspaper. From our leaders, we expect honesty. Better not see any flies coming out of his mouth. Trade? Hay? I kind of need some hay. Okay, I only have one goat. That's pretty sad. I would like his goat. He'll do this? Okay. I do want his goat. It's breeding season for the critters, so I brought you. You're welcome to borrow him. Yeah, I want to do that. What point does he get happy with this trade? What's this button do? But we need hay, or the goats are all gonna die. Okay, I see what's going on here now. So clearly I just needed to be talking to this guy like the entire time. Only one goat, huh? Of course, to prevent conspiracies. Okay. Just had a lovely adventure. We read this one. We read this one too. I'm really worried about my goats, so we're gonna go check on the goats. I think the hay got put in here. That's good. Don't let the goats out. Ooh, let the goats out. Maybe this goat will let us give birth to more goats again. This game's a lot more work than I was anticipating it being. It almost makes me want to start over. So is the goat just going to be dead over there forever? This is all very complicated. Stir. Stir, whip, 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 stir. I think I bought some seeds. Oh, I didn't not end up buying the seeds. Okay. Well, even though it's going to get dark, let's just go get that pail so it's sitting back here again. Maybe we have salvaged this game some that I kind of have an understanding of what I'm supposed to be doing. I never would have figured any of this out without that guide. It never would have occurred to me to stop and like talk to the mailman when he was just going to bring my mail and I did not have to be there at any particular point in time. Also, according to the guide that I was reading, apparently this is a sequel, which I had no idea. That also might explain why I don't understand what's going on. Go inside. I think if we cook, we eat. I just don't know if we need to eat. I would presume we do. I mean, if I have to feed the goats, I would presume I have to feed myself. I think this is like all of the mail we've gotten. Ah, okay. We haven't read all this. You knew me as an unruly boy. Today I write you as a man I was destined to become. On the precipice where I began composing my great legacy, I weigh my defining moments. First, my father abandons his practice, his house, his life. He moves to the farm next to your family's, where he imagines the aftertaste of his failures won't follow. Second, you, a girl of 16 and eldest of a litter, reach out to a young stray, reigned solitude and misery showing, and there's light. Third, I moved to the city to construct intractable architecture of career uncorrupted. To bridge and bind power with compassion, I run a path 40 years long. My life moves only forward. Approaching the autumn festival makes 1,000 demands, from permits to procession plans, committees, and costs. Yet I write to you, Talma, to reconnect with my roots. I regret how we've fallen out of touch. I hope you allow me this indulgence. Outside, an ancient man plays a harmonica with all his soul. I could not ask for a more eloquent melody than these sentiments. Oh, cool. Now I have seeds. Somehow I've been dreaming of goats. Do you remember Akra and Dio, the two whom you almost died rescuing when the plane flooded? Well, one of them's dead now. For a week now, they've authored my nightmares. At night, I hear my startled Moira, my poor wife. Timing of it puzzles me. Papers flying off the stands, bullpen downstairs, bones with prodigious talent from the floor to ceiling, crystal clear glass surrounds my corner office. Sister, I have never felt so fortunate, yet I'm haunted. I was fond of those critters as a boy. What became of them? I assume they fled as goats do when they see a gate open. How odd they feel trapped in their own home. Hope your nights are more restful than mine. Tell them all your brother. Yes, I know it displeases you, but it seems, yes, and push a little pot. We soon need to scandalize candidate mayoral. More seats. I think these have all been it. My grandson is born. With 10 fingers and 10 toes, he entered the world this early morning, 2 weeks before due. It seems like the little summer prince preferred the spring. Eleazar, they named him. A scene that could have been painted from a myth. The boy nestled in the arms of his triumphant mother, and his father and the rest of the family gathered around a glowing light in the little window. Even now, sitting in my office, I can think of only that magnificent sight. I had come to work directly for the hospital, as the newsroom is quite lost without me. I hope you do well, Thomas, since the bridge is collapsed. Our Laszlo and the Black Cliff Trail have only been where letters can reach you. The mayor, meanwhile, abandons the telephone poles to sink to the sand. Hopefully we can visit the farm again soon. Should probably go to bed. Eventually I gotta make it over to that mine, but I gotta bring my farm back from the brink of disaster, apparently. Oh my. Is this a dream or something bad happening? Your train? Is this about that bridge collapse? Did I not close the goat pin? The one goat's still just dead over there. What is happening? Oh, this is just how everything looks. I'm walking slow. There's nothing to interact with except for this goat. Did I accidentally buy like an evil goat? I may have accidentally bought an evil goat. Whoops. I see. That's the rocks I keep finding. So the mine's back that way. This is another set of rocks I just haven't found yet. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, we got seeds in the mail. So let's go ahead and till. It looks like I just have the 2 seeds. Yep, that's fine. We'll go water them. Where's the, I was gonna say, where did I leave the basket? Should go check out the dead goat. No, the dead goat's gone. Okay. Oh, I never actually started making the cheese. That's frustrating. That's fine. Take the basket in the house. That should empty the basket. Go talk to the guy. He's here much earlier today. My cousin Ravini has settled his caravan near the city. You can hear the jingle-jangling of his trinkets for miles. Might they interest you? Each day I will bring you a mystical treasure I've handpicked from the old beaver. For you, milady, the only best ones. Cryptids lust seeds. That doesn't sound good. I need hay. Take that off. Cheese. Okay, Ferris deal. Flowers are a bit temperamental in the desert, aren't they? We spent one day out in the desert you had to walk around recently. I took your advice about planning my daily chores, have a routine, saved me quite some time. Yeah, I figured that one out. Remember how frustrated your father was when there wasn't a buck by the bucket? Okay, I think we've said all the things. Okay, can I... Actually, skip it. Let's go in here. Looks like this is done. Make some cheese. Cheese sells for real good. It's too bad I am missing a goat now. Am I missing 2 goats? No. I was about to be really upset. So we borrowed the billy goat. I'm assuming that means my goat will eventually be pregnant. I'm not entirely sure how this works. But that does mean I should stockpile some hay and not have to buy hay every day. Make some cheese. We're gonna bring this farm back from the brink, guys. We really are. This time I won't forget to start the cheese. Are there more eggs? Do chicken lay eggs like more than once a day? Nope. I can go get some mushrooms here eventually too. I can't remember, did we buy a seed? We did. Let's water it. Let's make an egg. I don't know if she has to eat every day, but we're gonna have her eat something every day just in case. So basically, she's like the matriarch of a family that's staying by herself to keep this farm alive, and everybody else has left her. Fabulous night. While attending a performance of La Dame de Verre, the Grand Wolfbach Theater, no less, I was chosen to be the audience participant. I danced on stage with a young cast. To mesmerism, I was smitten. I began considering a dance career, but Garza dissuaded me. We met yesterday for a brunch at the bistro. I should mention the areas declined my esteem. Evergreens that usually appear so pristine, never so overgrown. Our brother looks well, if unrested. He obsessed over Pot's electoral win. Never understood their rivalry, so I quoted him for the play. Those who never leap from the playground remain forever children. Then he spoke of Elazar, looks at doting in his eyes, so lovely to see again. I'm the same look I was born. If Bren and I had raised children of our own, I'm sure to feel the same way. So everyone's just living their life, and we're here by ourselves. Pretty much what's happening. We're working hard and grinding, and everyone's out there living their life. And we're just the one keeping the farm going. Remind me never to get a billy goat again, because I don't want to have any more nightmares. Alright, that's water. I think we have more seeds, but I think we should save that. Watering can is empty. Look at some water. I like how my pails are on top of each other. That's fine. Get some water. And I think since my... What is that? Is that a cat? I found one that looks like a horsey. It has really pretty green eyes. I would like him. Show it to her when he's about, please. It's weird. Oh, and now he's there. Okay. So I have collectibles to collect, basically. Gather the eggs. Make cheese. That cheese, we get a lot for cheese. I have to be more patient. There we go. The guy there? Nope. So are you going to be a pregnant goat at some point? How's this going to work exactly? I think that whistling might be the guy. I always thought it was her. But now I think otherwise. Close the gate. Let's go talk to him. Yeah, this moves along much better when we actually talk to this guy. Come on, you'll never guess who I spied meandering around the gypsy market today. You shouldn't say gypsy. Your sister, Amy. She has not changed a bit. Very well. They say agents comes for all this. How do you say sprightly, young lady? Well, she's not visiting here, is she? So let's grab... Okay. Let's grab more chickens. There we go. What is this? Looks like a story thing. And a story thing. Cool. Can I take away an egg and it'll still work? I can. I don't know what all that stuff does, but we bought a bunch of stuff. But now we have 2 more chickens every day, which is really good. I don't know what Throne of Kings means, but we have it. Watch the wind, dear. If it turns, the wicked-looking clouds come bringing rain. Okay. That'll get more cheese going. I think at some point you have to like decide, okay, today is not a cheese making day. Because that just takes so much time. I have a lot of hay now. What are the odds I can milk the goat again? Probably not, but let's try. Let's go check some of these mushroom spots, why it's not completely dark out. This isn't so bad. I still want to just try to go explore those places. I just didn't realize what I'd have to be trying to do. I feel like I have a better sense of it now, though. Alright, I'm not seeing collectible mushrooms over here. And it's gonna get dark. Should probably buy shotgun shells. Apparently there can be wolves sometimes in the guide I was reading. Which I feel a little cheaty that I read, but I never would have figured any of this out, so. I feel that cheaty. So maybe that'll be the expensive thing I buy tomorrow. But I used up like a bunch of cheese, so I'm not sure. That thing glows is a little disconcerting. We will eat one egg. Castellane is a beautiful city. Castellane was the first city in Griffray to light its streets by candlelight in the evenings. Before the use of lamplight, great light night candles lined the streets due to the windless nights. There was little risk of flames extinguishing. In fact, it was common for the children to climb to nearby windows to try to blow them out, much to their folly because of the size of the candles. Castellane's main streets were landmarked by great towers of solid wax. When they were big and firm enough, the new wicks were simply driven into the gray towers and lit again. The sea was kept so clean and stood at the shrine of the two. Amisa, the city of Tomes, nestled in the blue sands of Juniper Sea, is a city that has defied every intrusion of change of centuries. It was built by the ancients. City of Lambert, depths, Trilo, vendors above the winding sea. It's an endless bazaar, canopy industry, great pipeline, smokes, city of great waterfalls. You can go to sleep soon. Not yet. Dear Talma, heaviness coils in my chest. It follows me into my dreams, slithering between the goats. Since recently meeting with Emery over lunch, I'm shaken. I have pondered how in our age we aspire to the ideal of health. Now I say ideals short line receding. Yes, Bren's estate affords her lavish luxuries, a different assistant for this and that. Yet I never thought I would see her too, with shrunken steps and a wooden cane, desperately concealing growing burdens of age. I had to rage against pots of victory to mask my distress. Autumn festival looms ever closer. Pot has invited the gypsies to join. I don't know what the correct term is. I just know it's not that. To join the parade in the 11th hour, the public clamors to hear more story already told. My new press is raised. Meanwhile, it reminds me I've neglected our grandchildren. Yeah, all I can do is stare at father's watch. Silver lamp, your brother. Hey, a shotgun shell. That's lovely. What a lovely gift. I really wish one of my goats had not died. Hope my one goat gives birth to more goats. It's a rainy day. How lovely. Hey, baby goat. Excellent. Let's see if we can... I'm sure I don't have to water these, but let's see if we can gather them today. Still growing. Still growing. I want to see if we have any seeds. This won't take particularly long. Don't have any seeds. Okay. So none of the things I've picked up are seeds. Where is the... Oh, I took the basket over here. That's right. We should get 10 eggs this time. Maybe today's a good day to go to the mine since it's raining. That's what I do in Stardew Valley. At age 11, Soul learned once this was a dog kennel. She begged day and night for a puppy she never got. See, I thought it was a dog kennel too. 8 eggs. I bought 2 chickens. Displeased. Goats are not gonna get out. She's not ready. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Stay in there. Hold on, the guy's here. My dear, sometimes I wonder why my clan chose the back cliff as a route. Just today, I missed the rain. A rock slide nearly sent me tumbling. It's enough to leave me flummoxed and a bit hungry. Now, where can I get pancakes? Yeah, where'd my 2 chickens go? Joke. Interesting. Okay. Oh, fine. What do you mean she's not ready to be milked yet? I need... Maybe they don't make milk on rainy days. I don't know. Maybe the chickens I bought were baby chickens, so they haven't, like, gotten to the point where they can have eggs yet. I don't know how this works. Okay, now you're eating. Cheese is just too valuable. No. Bad goat. Bad goat. Go in. Go in. This is proving very complicated. Goat, I want... Darn you, goat. Well, I should be able to milk her first thing in the morning. I would think. Can I sit on the bench in the rain, in the dark? I can. I don't do anything, but I can. Helma, it hurts to imagine how you react to this letter. I've rewritten it so many times, the words feel like strangers, but I've decided I can't keep running away, so I'm coming home. Lyra is no longer the place I once knew. I was just a girl when I came. I fell in love with a city where people defended each other and fought for what's right. Now I hear there are riots. Everything here teaches me to feel numb against the violence. It scares me more than the rest of it. I've heard on Elgo's radio about this year's autumn festival for the first time. It sounds lovely. I should arrive for the last few days. Hopefully this unease won't follow me across the sea. I won't impose on you after leaving the way I did. Back then, Aunt Emmy seemed almost as mad at me as I imagine you were, so I called Uncle Garza. I'll stay with him until I can find a room of my own. I just thought, as my mother, you should know. No, come here and help me with the goats. Come here and help me with the goats. Okay. I wonder if I can't milk the goat because she's like rearing the baby goat. Hey, you made it! Welcome! This has been a bit of a journey of me figuring out what I'm actually supposed to be doing. Basically, we're a little lady who lives alone on this farm. I don't understand. How am I supposed to collect the flowers? No, I don't think I want to do that. Trying to... Maybe I don't use the basket to collect the flowers? Do I just have flowers? I don't understand. This like I said, this has been quite the journey. How is your day going? I had to start a little bit earlier than usual. Today's my mother's birthday, which we celebrated last weekend. Like, we did all of the hootenanny last weekend. But I am going over for food. Still in Nashville. We were out to breakfast at the Botanical Garden this morning, chilling before a new Mario movie. Oh. You'll have to let me know how that is. Alright, you darn goats. Where are you? Also, a goat definitely didn't die. We've definitely not lost. Get out here! I want. This is supposed to be one of those, like, really chill, slightly depressing stories, and it's ended up being a lot grindier and confusing than I would have expected it to be. No, I want the basket. Can I have the basket? No, I don't want to have a moment. Hold on. If we do... There we go. Now I'll be able to go find the basket. Darn it. And of course the goat is out. Cheese is too valuable to not get. What do you mean she's not? Ugh. I'm assuming I'm just not getting cheese because the goat has had a baby, which would make a certain amount of sense. I just wish the game would explain that. We might miss the guy today, but I need to go deal with things. Laying down in bed to rest in case you fall. Understood. I was honestly kind of close to quitting this game, but then I just kind of looked up what I was supposed to be doing. Well, I'll name this one Kin from the Friendly Cow. Looks so old. Do you think great-great-great-grandma made it? The great-grandpa hid it out here. Let's see if there's mushrooms over here somewhere. There's something over here. You're also supposed to explore around here, and I can never find anything. It's a very interesting idea that I don't think explains to you what you're supposed to do very well. No yawning yet. Oh, that's just an object. Okay. I guess it is actually dark. Ah! Hold on. I need to get the water. I also feel like the days are very random lengths of time. I don't feel like it's been the same amount of time every day. For Planet X, yes! I have finished Planet X and I'm about halfway through Cataclysm. I really liked Planet X and I'm enjoying Cataclysm so far. I have to get a move on because I didn't so freaking Jedi Survivor comes out on the 28th and then Cavan's book comes out May 2nd. So that's going to be a busy chunk of time. Because what I'm hearing from people, because Cavan's book was actually sold at Celebration. So I'm hearing from people that it's, I mean, granted it's YA, but it's like 500 pages. Did I not get the letter? Hold on. which is just a lot. And then Jedi Survivor is longer than Fallen Order was. So we're going to be busy is what I'm saying. Maybe I didn't get the mail because I didn't interact with the guy. We'll make sure we interact on this next day. I still don't know if I'm supposed to eat every night or not. It hasn't really told me. And I'm afraid with all of the other things the game didn't tell me, if I, like, don't eat, I'm afraid I'll just die or something. So basically, this is like a really slow-paced, mildly depressing Stardew Valley. And the story advances by getting a letter every day. That's what I've gleaned. Yeah, it's long. And any other time, I would not complain about 500 pages from Kevin Scott. Like, ever. The issue is that it's also when Jedi Survivor comes out. But anyway, I'm trying really hard to have Cataclysm finished before Jedi Survivor is out. Which I should be able to meet. I'm not sure how much time I'll have to read today. But that's probably what I'll do the bulk of tomorrow. We still have to go explore those places. So what can I do with these flowers? Don't... What lovely mountain crow flowers. Wait, hold on. So basically I've just grown these flowers and I don't know what to do with them. Ah, and the new Zelda game. I don't think I have anything that could play the new Zelda game. Or any of the Zelda games, to be honest. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna water 2 of the flowers and not water the other one. Just because I want to know what happens if you don't water the flowers. I know I bought 2 more chickens, so I don't know why I'm not getting more eggs. I don't know if it's because they're, like, still babies or what. There we go. That just drops the eggs off in here so then I don't lose them. I'm not, like, mid-cheese on anything, I don't think. Since I know the goat ate today, let's just see if I can go milk my goat. But gosh dang it. I'm pretty confident that the reason why I'm not getting milk is because she has a baby. Which makes sense. I just want to keep trying to confirm that's what's happening. Yep. That's what's happening. What's up, guy? What do you got for me? Hello, my dear. Have you missed me? The Autumn Festival has taken over the city, and a cousin of mine needed a hand with you. Oh, so that's why you weren't here yesterday. I applaud Violetta for being the first mayor to involve the communities in the festival. In fact, this idea was unprecedented. I'll take my mail, please. Alright, let's see what we got. I could go for... We're doing okay on hay. So I think I'm going to prioritize... I need some seeds, I think. I have a fair amount of eggs. Excellent. Probably wouldn't hurt to have another shotgun shell. I don't really know what the advantages to buying all these things are. I could buy more seeds, but I just bought those 3 seeds, so that's probably plenty. So I guess let's plant the veggies, because those will grow into food. since I can't figure out how we harvest the flowers. I want to plant these. No. Okay, here's fine, I guess. I was going to say I want to plant these closer to where I would come back with the water, because that just seems more efficient. Well, I know I got more seeds, but we'll just do 2 at a time. No yawning yet. And then what we're gonna do is, I'm learning to game the system a little bit. Nope. I know it's dark, but we're gonna go get water. You'll be fine. It's not that far away. Whoa. It's one of the busiest time of year for work. Yeah. Yeah, you would be coming up on it. It's a rough year too if you're like a multi-franchise gamer for your wallet, because like Redfall's coming out and that's going to be a big one. The DLC for Horizon Forbidden West just came out, and neither of those are something I'm immediately going to get into, but I'm interested in both. There's a lot this year, I feel like, with games. Did I just hear wolves? I did. Good thing I bought shotgun shells. I've not actually had any kind of encounter with wolves in this game before. Am I supposed to fight them at night, or do they like show up later? Let's close the chicken coop. Well, hopefully everybody will be fine. Hey, here's this lady that everyone seems to hate. I remember clear summer night you walked me home after another day of the 4 of us together. Over the last hill carried on the desert winds, we heard the voices of my father and stepmother screaming at each other. She took my hand and led me away back to the Yuma farm. It was after the harvest then. Caravans braved the treacherous Black Cliff Trail with the wisdom of their bloodline migrating across the valley by lantern light. In the quiet dark, perched in the windmill behind your house, we watched them drifting along like fireflies in the stream. Festivals had taken its first breath, along with the streets and all of this alone. I alone designed. Your father once mused, remember the price of forget who pays. We remember the price, but forget who pays. Small incidents around the city. Well, these the wolves have had to befriend everything that Toma. For the city's happiness, isn't it, Toma? Halfway in the hallway, the homeless man's song grows shrill. So basically, everyone like hates each other, but writes me letters about it. That's what I'm getting. I don't know how many gifts I've missed, did I? I don't think so. Well, I heard wolf sounds, and this lady's talking about metaphorical wolves, so I think some wolves are going to be happening. I still want to get down to that mine. There's that one right there. I think if I go like due south from the windmill, we could make it. Hey, the goat's big. Maybe we can get cheese again. Okay, nothing seems to have happened with me not watering the flowers, so I'm gonna go with flowers are just grown for being pretty and not anything else. Which is fine. I just wouldn't have grown them. Alright. Where did I leave that basket? Over here? We're gonna need to buy hay today. And because we're gonna need to buy hay or I'm gonna have my goats die again, we will make sure we don't miss the guy today. And then maybe tomorrow try to make it to the mine, depending on how much hay I can buy. At least we have 2 goats again, which means I should be able to make 2 batches of cheese today. Close the gate behind you. Here's the guy. Let's go talk to the guy. Hey, he brought a goat again. Let's do it. Thank goodness you're safe, Telma. I found wolf tracks nearby and worried. I fear they may return again. Do be careful, my dear. You possess infinite gifts, but precision aiming never did number among them. That's rude. Okay. We definitely need the hay. Like the billy goat. Thomas, breeding season for the critters brought this cheeky goat. You're welcome to borrow them. Heck yeah! Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to trade my chickens. Yeah, but if I don't get the hay, they're gonna die. So this is a bit of an issue for me. Hopefully there's more hay to buy tomorrow. Although, it is going to be the scary goat again, so we'll see if he makes horrible sounds again. Oh, I think I could have gotten both batches and not have to wait, but that's okay. I don't think this takes particularly long, so I think I should be able to do this. And go find the other goat. And then if we get more goats, I might actually be able to trade away goats. Which would be pretty wild. Because I don't think I could support more than this amount of goats that I have anyway. Okay, so we can't miss the guy tomorrow. Because my goats are going to die without more hay. Where'd my bucket go? There it is. Stir, 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 whip, 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 stir, stir, whip, stir, whip. I'm really gonna need this game to start doing something here soon, other than this wolf attack, which will probably be something. Because it is definitely warning me of a wolf attack. Thelma, hope this finds you safe. The valley is so secluded. I can believe the farm is untouched by whatever happened here. I came on the ferry this morning, crossing the fog. The seas as thick as a gelatin. Could barely breathe. When we reached the port, the dock was empty. Somewhere between my cabin and solid ground, the ship was empty too. I walked around the harbor district all day. I checked every shop and cafe, every corner and every street. It's like they're right here. I feel the breeze of their passing, but everywhere I look, I can't find a single person in the city. I spent tonight in the old Langford. It's freezing outside. I don't want to wait for snow. I've done anything good in my life. Someone will find this letter in the post office and deliver it. Please be alright. I have so much to say. Okay. That's strange. Are we gonna have an evil dream with the evil goat again? Not this time. It's tripping me out that some of these chickens are like the same color as the ground. Gonna need to refill that at some point, but we'll see here in a second. Eight eggs. Maybe I did get 2 more chickens. Maybe I just always ever had 6 chickens and now I have 8. That might be what I'm misremembering. Yay, cheese. Oh, pick up the bucket, please. Thank you. So today we definitely need to buy hay, and if there's bullets, we need to buy bullets. Gosh dang gate. Gonna go eat. I have neither the bucket nor is the gate closed. She should be. She's eating. Just gonna milk the goat. I think the guy's coming up. Yep, there he is. I think this game needs just like a slightly longer day. Oh, he took his goat back. That's fair. Don't you dare. You're not leaving, goat. Good day, fair lady. Say, I heard down the zero-gravity gate the colonies in Luna are thriving. So proud of Rama, you won't allow us to be over the moon about it. That's our granddaughter who went to space. Okay, let's see here. Oh god, you don't have any hay. That's bad. the bucket up. We're gonna dump that in. And it's half. So we're gonna go get the other goat. Okay, go ahead and eat. I'm guessing this is actually the other one we didn't get. We'll have gained so many cheeses that we should be able to buy much hay. We're just gonna keep working in the dark. I don't even care. But you can hold 3. Interesting. Stir, whip, 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 stir. Stir, whip, 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 stir. Ah! There we go. We'll set that to boil overnight. Wish I knew what I could do with those flowers. My ritual began at dawn. I had breakfast at tea while soaking in a bath anointed with my finest. What do I care about any of this? As 2 girls fashioned curls and braids around my hair, then the rose ruby brown, shocking color in the season, mind you, long, blah, 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 festival day, such curiosities, Alma. You must see them, bracelet beads, soft as grapes, squeeze for light, scent, wooden figurines that parrot only foreign tongue, blah, blah, blah. Every time I turn the clock, Dara chimes through another hour, moments slip by, saying, my goodness, I'm beginning to wax like Garza now. Suppose people will collapse of exhaustion. I haven't felt this in so long. I want to feel this always. It's nice. I don't know why you're telling me. You could come here and help me with the goats. What I need is help from the goats, not your letters. Something's happening. This is heaven. That's strange. It's like a bunch of people in town. I think this could be our farm. I think it is our farm, but there's like a town behind it, and there's all these people walking to it. I don't understand what's happening. One person in the light. Am I supposed to do something? Oh, I am. So there's me, and is this like my granddaughter? Come on, keep coming, Granny. We got it. Keep coming, Granny. Okay. That's all perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. Okay, we need hay today. If that guy does not bring hay, our goats are dead. Our pregnant goats are dead. And this is gonna be real rough. We're gonna be living on only chickens. Can I do something with these now? Clearly something's happening because they're not being watered. Yeah, I don't care if it's dead. I'm not wasting water on it. Still growing. Okay, so they're not quite ready yet. Stop. Okay, I think I did some sort of weird glitch. Where it thinks I still have the basket and I don't. Okay. Well, this is going to be a pain, but this is what we're going to have to do. Oh, I have cheese I have to go gather too. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab some water. I would like to water it. Maybe I can't water it. Weird. Okay, well, we'll just leave it be. We'll see what happens. We'll water one of these. See what happens there, too. I don't think the goats are gonna have milk for me because I don't have something for them to eat. Did the guy not show up again? That's a problem. Our goats might be dead. If our goats die, I might just call it. The guy never showed. He never... It must be frickin' Sunday. Well, if my goats are dead because of you, I'm gonna be upset. Hold on, I need my basket or I'll lose my eggs. Is he coming? I hear a sound effect. I swear, if these goats are dead, we're just gonna be done because I'm not doing this. I'm not going on with my dead goats. Because overall, I really like the concept of this game. I don't mind it in general, and maybe there's just something I'm missing, but at some level I also feel like that means the game's not explaining it to me. But the days just feel a little bit too short for how low-key and chill the game is trying to be. Okay, my goats are not dead. That's a good sign. They're hungry though. Oh, and they had baby goats. So we won't be getting any milk from them for a while because they had baby goats, which is fair. But that means we definitely have to be able to buy hay, and if we can't buy hay today, it's going to be an issue. Grow some more seeds. We'll get to water. I just don't want to grow too many things at a time because it's just going to create more that I have to do. Okay, I think I hear the guy. I do. Where were you? My goats are dying. You better have hay. Dear guards, we shared some wonderful news today, but I would not dream of robbing the newsman or breaking the story in his letter. I will merely say it warms my heart when families come together like flies and flypaper. Yeah, that's a normal saying. Hay? Oh, thank God. Buying every bit of hay. Whoops. Hold on. We're gonna see here. Okay. I would also like to buy the chicken if possible. What am I doing? Apparently this is totally fine. Because we also have a fair amount of eggs I can sell. So let's take back one of the cheeses, because we're not going to be able to get more cheese for some time. So we'll try to sell mostly eggs. There we go. Excellent. So we're picking up plenty of hay, a shotgun shell, some more seeds, and an extra chicken. So now our goats are not about to die. Now, how much for this thing? Wow, it is specifically this price. Okay. I don't know what good it does for me to have it, but again, it might be some kind of use for something. What's going on over here? I don't know that I've interacted with this before. Looks like a rock. Paint on it is pretty. Okay. I think it just makes her happy to interact with them. Okay. Now that our goats aren't dying, which is just great news. Nope. Nope. Nope, baby goat. Come on. Baby goat, you're staying in. No, baby goat, no. Oh, what am I doing? I already knew this. I'm not going to get more cheese because... Okay. Where's the shepherd stick? Scoot. Go back. Go back. Go in. Go in. Go. 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 Listen. Okay, apparently this stick has nothing to do with making the goats do what I want them to do. Go. Go. This is not funny. Don't laugh at the goats. Okay. Oh, cool. So tomorrow maybe we'll make a rush for that mine. Because I think we'll have enough. Maybe not. I don't know. It's the Dark Cloud stage as a silver lining. Your daughter Shola has come home at last. There's a misunderstanding expelled her from the old Langford. She came by to my building and asked me for a bullpen cube I inhabited 30 years ago. My niece, alone in the city, remembered the day she visited me in my first post at Owl. Regrettably, these are ill-omened. How the city has changed, Telma. If the invitation wears warm skin, there's people vanishing. Where's her unroyal highness pot? Seems like he still cannot tie his shoes. When we sat together, Sola spoke of arriving to find an abandoned city cold and hollow, drowned in the sea of voices. Why did she not call? Rest assured, Sola is safe home with Moira. I've sent word to Emmy to join them for tea. I last saw her sister sometime ago, utterly enamored with this festival. Once again, everybody is just like, we're gonna hang out. You handle the goats. You take care of the goats. And I'm like, I don't want to take care of the goats. I want you to take care of the goats. Come give me a goat break. Let's see how much hay we have. Does it look like I could... The problem is I could, in theory, skip a day. But then if he doesn't have hay the next day... There's plenty of hay. So we'll water these things. And we'll go to the mine. Because I'm not going to get any milk while they're freezing. See, again, I bought a chicken. I didn't have all the eggs. I don't know. So we'll just pop in and out. These flowers are dying. I don't think I care. I have too much work to do to have flowers. And then we'll water. And then I have enough of a hay surplus. Nope. And the truth of the matter is, once we have 4 goats, I'm just not going to be able to take care of 4 goats. So we'll have goats to sell, which will be really good. I mean, if we end up timing it out with the guy being here, then we'll do that. Nope. I just think that talking to him actually advances the day. I think that's why some days feel like longer than others. I'd like you to water. Put that down. Go get your basket in case we find some mushrooms while we're out. Yep, see, he's here. Well, as long as you're here. Brother found me this morning. Placed the letter in my hands. I've not seen him like that since Violet won the election. Hope everything's alright. Well, let's go ahead and buy hay. And a shotgun shell. In the off chance that I can't. I just kind of want to have hay as I can get it. I think growing things seems to be largely useful in the sense that it lets me have more things to sell. My worry about not making out to the mines and stuff, though, is that I worry I can't advance the story. So, like, I'm going to be sitting here grinding, doing all of this, and I'm never actually going to get where the story goes. Okay, we're going to try going straight back and see if that gets us to this mine. Oh, never mind. This appears to be something I can do. Another one of those collectibles I can pick up. Mama? Did I really miss playing with Lala? Why can't we stay together? Why do we have to sleep in different rooms? Did I do something bad? Is she mad at me, Mama? So, like, her sister got mad at her for some reason. This is a mistake to go for this mine, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, fine. It's getting dark. She yawned. We'll head back. I brought the basket in case we ran across mushrooms. Never gone around the back of the farm, so as long as we're out, we'll just go back around the long way. Here, we can at least interact with this stump. This is something we haven't done before. One of the last nights we all lived under one roof, we carved TEG on the old lime tree, daring tomorrow to never come. No, I would like my bucket, please. Okay, fine. We'll go in. Read our letter. From Garza. Amy is missing. Her apartment is empty and immaculate. Her bed is crisply made. Her closet is full. Her pantry is stocked. Waiting, as if she just stepped outside. Solo scours the city. As soon as she heard, she rushes off like a hurricane. She returned only briefly 2 days later for a few hours of sleep and a bowl of soup. Disappeared have begun returning. The disappeared have begun returning, and some are found merely confused and disoriented by their absence. There's hope, Talma. Not many suffer much worse. Emmy will come back to us, I know it. Midtown lies desolate. I sit at home. Mara stays in bed. My sons and I tell the little ones it's a school holiday and we'll play a game of chase once I played on the farm. I visited City Hall yesterday in hopes that Pot can help us, only to find it abandoned. I know I must do more, but today I cannot bring myself to leave the children. Forgive me, Talma. I feel so people in the city are getting, like, kidnapped or something? Now this is getting a little bit more interesting. The problem I'm having, too, is I can't keep track of who's who. The goat sounds are ridiculous. See, that's where we have to get there. The phone? I have a phone? There is a telephone pole out here. Is it like Green Acres style? Okay, that goat can be out. That's fine.
Hey!
I feel pain here that doesn't belong to me. I see a face, but it keeps fading away. Oh, now you want to go in there. Okay, fine, you little goat. I heard a phone ringing. I guess I don't understand what's ringing. Alright, let's go. Dang it. I left my goat gate open. That's fine. If we close that one, they won't get out. Oh, I didn't get my eggs today. I can get my eggs at night. That's fine. Let's go. Because the eggs I can find at night. I guess there would be some strategy if I knew, like, what day the guy doesn't come. Like, is it every 3 days or something? Because then I would know, like, that's the day I could go walking, so I'm not going to encounter him. Oh, look, another item. Mama, I just want to play with Lala all day. I just want to rest. Is that okay? It's a weird game, Mama, but it's fun. I think Lila likes it too. I think maybe that's her sister who died? Alright, this is going to be super enthralling because we're just going to walk through this desert for so many screens while I try to find this dumb mine. Walking, walking, walking. There it is. No yawning yet. See, I should have brought the basket. I could have gotten those mushrooms. Because I should have definitely brought the basket. That's what I did yesterday. I just didn't have time today. And we've gotten all these mushrooms. Someone lost her way in here amidst the seas of silver. See, and like, there's no way I could have gotten here faster. Like, I don't know if do I eat something and eating something makes me go faster? Like, I don't understand. I don't know how I could have gotten out here unless I just didn't grow plants and, like, just went. Hopefully the wolves don't attack. That would be pretty bad. I think I know where I am. Yep. Oh, that's a bad sound. I stayed out too late. I think there's gonna be wolves. Yeah, that would be a wolf. I know where my shotgun is. I'm just not with my shotgun. I think they ate my chickens. Oh no, I left my goats out and they're dead. That's a little frustrating. Well, that sucks. Well, let's just see what happens in the morning. See how many of my goats are dead. Maybe my goats aren't dead? What's happening? Or the other goats just got big. I guess that's another possibility. Even then, I knew I should have given her and she would have been so happy. 6 eggs? Gosh dang it. Wolves ate some of my critters. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I think we'll give this one more day. I know we're at about 2 hours, 20 minutes. And how long did we said this is a 3.5 hour game? But I'm getting very bored of milking goats. Especially if I'm like losing resources while trying to do a thing that the game doesn't give me enough time to do. So like, I don't know. We'll give it one more day. We'll go talk to this guy. See what comes from anything. Only just heard, I know things seem bleak. I worry about our Emmy, sweet Emmy. I really hope someone we will find her. Yeah, I only have 2 goats, so my goats got eaten. That's super sucky. Do my last cheese here. Get some chickens back. I wonder if they would have been okay if I had closed them up for the night. Or if there wouldn't have been a wolf attack at all. If, I hadn't been out so late. Can I not water it? I guess when they're that close, you don't need to water them. No, you're not getting out, goat. Don't try that one. I just don't know that I want to keep grinding this. Because, like, again, I feel like these days are not long enough. And, like, at some level, that's probably the point, right? Like, there's probably a certain amount at which it's purposeful to make this a little bit tough, because, like, that's the sad part of the story. There you go. We might as well do the cheese we can. Even though I didn't get both, but that's okay. Again, like maybe it's something if I eat specific food the night before, I can go faster or something. I don't know. We're still looking for her. I'm sorry. I've been looking as fast as I can. Elgos has turned inside out after the blackout people started leaving the city, went to Elysia. Chaos has made it a nightmare to go anywhere as long as the nights leave so little daylight. After Uncle Garza sent his family west, he called on a few newsboys loyal to him and found me scouring the districts blind. It was his idea to look in places meaningful to Aunt Emmy. He hasn't noticed that from the stories that came from Owl. She used to talk so much about her life with Bren, where they met in parks and cafes, so we've been following carousel of her memories. I don't know the worst feeling. I think the place is familiar to me. Dingy Flat, Southtown, Star Hill, General. We've started losing peace by day. I swear we'll find an enemy, but she has no one with us. Alright, one more day. Just to see how quickly there's some kind of development with this through line. I was really looking forward to selling those goats though, so I'm kind of like, you know. Now that I lost like all of this currency, I don't know what to do. Still growing. Maybe these can get by watering every other day. I don't know. Just because that plant's gonna be done soon, so we might as well do two. Gather some eggs. I don't know why I did that. There we go. I'm not gonna have the cheese I need to buy stuff. Say, Selma, when did the birds go away? What does that mean? Should probably buy hay while I can get it, but I don't have a lot in the way of currency. We'll just get hay while we can. Guess you're right, there were birds out here that weren't like my chickens. We desperately need cheese though, so we can buy stuff again. Alright, looks like I'm only gonna get one thing of milk tonight, which is fine. Make the cheese. At least we'll have an amount of cheese for tomorrow. If I still do tomorrow. Because again, This is getting really grindy and annoying. I would like to add more milk. There we go. Star whip, 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 star. Alright, let's see what the news is today. The former desk of the former office of the former mayor of the former city was once called Elgos. Through the crack in the door, as thin as the world, half of the width of an atom, I see the apparition of a jealous Garza standing outside my office, flanked by 2 demon goats. I would call out his name, but we fear the answer. From the window, I see my reflection pacing back and forth before the bookshelf of the watery ripple in the air. I move so as to not cross his path. I am locked in a dance, a mysterious stranger who wears my face. I study him. I study him carefully so as not to see through him and into the city beyond the tears, into unbuilt crumbling future. Still in sand. I have aged decades since I began this letter. I have been inside this sentence for years. I feel the wick of my life burning out. When I signed this letter with the only name I have ever cared for, the story I have been writing since the day I was born will end. The rivalry of the price possessor rejoining. I hope she finds it. Thank you, Telma. That's weird. +1 beast? What does that mean? Ah. So this is a city of violent courage, a city of parliament, greater football, more cities courage. Soon Talon became placed to rest, just enough for the bellies of infant jest. Others spoke of visitors in different tongues than the natives who buried themselves. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing anything from this. Is Beast a city? Song of darkness bright, hills inside the mountains, lakes around the hills. A Luna sings her summer song through the chills of darkness in the valley. Okay. Getting slightly uninterested. Let's see what happens. Like, I want to know what happens. I just don't want to keep milking goats. Maybe I don't have to. Maybe I can just stop taking care of the farm and go through each day. Get the litter and go back to bed. Nice. I don't know where my watering can is. Honestly, the watering can probably needs to be refilled anyway. That's right there, okay. I would like to prioritize some cheese production, however. Only 6 eggs a day. That's so sucky. That's fine. This one ate already. Doop. 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 It's gonna milk my goat. I mean, let me tell you, I am feeling the slog of being a little old lady running a farm by herself. I assure you, if that was the goal, it has happened. this. Get this. Get this. At least now I have 2 things of cheese when this guy shows up. When I had no things of cheese. This may be a day he doesn't show up. I can assure you, I'm not going to go exploring anymore. No, you can't go to bed, goat. I gotta milk you. Gosh, dang it. These goats are really getting on my nerves. Somehow don't ever have enough time to milk both goats. I wonder if I can just wait. Let this do its thing and wait tonight. Like, how long does this take, really? I don't think we ever watered. We can do that right now. You think just because it's hard to see I'm not going to do anything? You're wrong. Okay. This will need to be refilled tomorrow, which is fine. Look at that. Cheese is ready to go. I'm thinking being up late at night is the you are punished for that by the wolf showing up. I think that's what's happening. Okay. If the guy doesn't show up tomorrow or there's not like something super interesting, I'm getting bored. But we're also at like 45 minutes of the game left, according to how long to beat. So I'm like, well, do I really want to give up right before it gets interesting? And I'm like, I don't know if it ever does. Not sure if it ever gets interesting. Like, I could be doing my own chores. Again, I like the concept and I don't mind this. It just feels a little too grindy. And maybe that's me not finding what I need. I think it's also possible that I could just say skip it and I don't have to keep buying and making all the stuff that I'm making. Like, I think there's a certain extent here where... Why don't I have any chickens? No more eggs to collect. I just have no chickens, apparently. Is that because I left the thing open? Well, eat faster. Because, like, if I don't need to eat and I don't need to buy anything, maybe I just go to bed and wake up and go to bed and wake up and get through all the letters. I hear the guy. Come in. Apparently I would like to buy some chickens. Oh, you brought the goat for breeding too. Seems quite old. I often find myself thinking everything's brighter when we hold that chin up, my lady. Okay. Cool, you just don't have any chickens. And the thing is, like, I can breed. This goat is just gonna cost me everything. It's just fine. I guess they just came and ate all of my chickens. And after this, I'm not going to be able to milk anymore because they're both going to be pregnant. So we just, you know, won't have anything going on, I guess. Star whip, 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 star whip. And then I don't think I ever watered my plants, but honestly, we're going to bed because I'm not dealing with this wolf stuff anymore. From Mimi. I'm on my lovely sister. The festival goes on and on. Each morning a new dress, a day, market. It's never more happy. The city is an orchard in which my memories ripen into fruit. Down the street from the visible benches I pick up glass cherries, plums. Isn't she the... Anyway. Trinkets. Look at this. And she did say this was an old letter. I've been crying since I realized it was Papa who used to buy in the merchant's puddle, wasn't it? The stone that walked on water, its sword, Raja, golden... Remember, I never knew. I feel so happy each dress. Okay. She wants to feel this way always. Got it. The water temple made of paper bark, wood wound tightly with pink molasses vine. Jasmine rice for villagers. Sultan's duck fed on barley sugar. Little mice. Watered. Okay. Like, if nothing interesting happens tonight, I think I'm gonna be done. But if we get some sort of cutscene or something tonight, we'll keep going. Okay. That's a rainy day. It's not. I don't think it's a cutscene. I think it's a rainy day. Let's go. I just feel like the moment I stop, it'll do something interesting like next. The well is dry. Oh, this is new. Okay. Well, I guess there's no more growing. And we don't have any chickens. Should block this. Yep. Well, Let's go make what cheese we can in case he's selling chickens, and then I can get some chickens back. I'm assuming he's coming today because he'll want his goat back. Actually, because they're just pregnant, I bet I can milk them. Oh, he's not gonna come back and get his goat? Okay, yep, it's not doing anything. Wow, it's dark. Again, I think this is probably I'm supposed to feel this way. Like, you probably do just lose your chickens, and then you do lose your farm. Or, like, your ability to farm. Oh, nope. Come on. Go out. Get our shotgun. Alright, let's go. Alright, wolves. You want to fight wolves? Those are gigantic wolves. Oh, pick it up. Don't drop the gun. No! Gosh dang it. I guess I should have gone in the pin. Game, you gotta give me something in the morning or I'm gonna be real done. Okay, it's raining, so that's good. That'll help. It'll fill up the well. But one of our goats is dead. We're gonna reset item positions. Hey Kathleen, welcome! I'm just debating how much I want to keep playing this, to be honest. I've been trying. It's a point and click. We're playing an old woman who's like alone running a farm. I am a little babushka. You would think that's more entertaining than it is. Basically like Stardew Valley if it was depressing and the days were too short to get anything done. So it's supposed to seem like real calm and relaxing, but it really... I've just been confused. Like, I literally wasn't doing anything until I looked up a guide. And then I understood what I had to actually be doing. And somehow all of my chickens are just gone. I'm getting a little frustrated by the game. But what I haven't been able to figure out is if I'm like it doesn't matter. This is just how the game would always be. You know what I mean? Or like, am I doing poorly at the game? Yes, please pick up your coat. Do you remember, Telma, that time in the rain? Ah, sorry, best avoid catching cold standing out here. I have little to offer you either. See, and the fact that he won't trade much, like, I think there's just, like, I think we're nearing the end of the game and it's supposed to be getting hard, but I'm also just getting... There's only so many times I can milk a goat. You know what I mean? I think we can gather these mushrooms. At least that's something. A Luna. I think that's our sister from when we were little. But we had a wolf attack last night and ate one of my goats, and I was getting really frustrated. Let's read the letter we got. From Garza. We found her, Talma. She returned to her apartment where she danced alone. With an agility her bones forbade twisting, cracking. We settled her down on her bed. She smiled, a smile sketched on her parched lips as time shedding decades of her being. We turned away from a minute, then we saw her. She lay there with open eyes, unblinking, and naked, her skin wriggling with a million silverfish blisters as if it had been sat in salt for months. She was gone. I'm sorry, Talma. After that, I knew my wife, my sons, Elazar, and the girls. I must follow them west. I must be with them in these hours. What could matter more? I love you, Talma. I could not have asked for a kinder big sister. Sola heads for the farm with nothing but a package from City Hall. She seems so sure she will reach you. I desperately want to believe her. It's been so long since I slept. These words I read on the stars of Arca and Dio, who have crossed the daylight of my waking. As a boy hiding in the goat house pen lyrical fantasies, I once swore that I'd become a poet. They forgave me, Telma. Now the goats accompany me westward. So the goats he's seeing in his dreams are accompanying him westward. If somebody's coming to the farm, we're going to push through. If somebody's coming to the farm, the person who comes to the farm must be the end of the game. So let's see what the next day brings. We're going to have a little vision again. That doesn't look good. There we are. Babushki. Is that a... Oh, it's a sound of a train. Are we leaving? Are we piecing out on the farm? What's happening? How many of us are there? There's one of our dead goats. Dang it. There's our well. I wish I had this many goats. I don't. I don't have this many goats. That's a lot of goats. There's the grave. No grave for goats, though. It's a lot of graves. Maybe there are graves for goats. If we're gonna have that many graves, we might be able to have some goat graves. What is happening? See, this part I find interesting. It's the milking goats every day part I don't find interesting. Raining again. Pace is picking up a little bit, so let's keep trying here. There's our little baby goat. And I know I can't make cheese right now because their milk is used for the baby goat, which makes sense. Cool. At least we've picked up some food. See if I have anything plant. 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 I guess we'll just walk around out front and look for mushrooms and hope the guy comes by and we can afford some chickens maybe. I don't think that's gonna happen though. I think we've hit a point where the game's like, haha, you will have nothing. Let's at least refill the water pail so that it's good to go if this rain were to stop. Well is still dry, even though it's been raining several days. Okay. Well, that's great. Oh, the day's over already. Lovely. Still have hay. How are the goats doing? They're in for the night. We too will go in for the night. I don't think we've eaten anything in a couple of days. I don't notice a speed difference having eaten something. No letters. So our family's mostly moved on. We're just waiting for the one family member to reach us, I think. Can we just go to bed? There's not much to do. What's up with the hay? It's pretty nasty out, I can't lie. It's dead. Oh, good. So now we have nothing. And it looks like the hay's all gross. So now my goats can't eat anything. She's spooked. Okay. I don't think I have much in the way of shotgun shells left. Let's just stand here and see if the guy comes. I don't think he's going to. I guarantee you we wake up tomorrow and those goats are dead. I would almost guarantee it. I don't think the guy's coming. There we go. Yeah, I don't think the guy's coming.
Oi, oi.
Shell inside is sometimes I feel weak for it. This is no rock. This is no rock. Inside this shell, sometimes I can feel a weak and fervent heartbeat. It's weird. Okay. Am I supposed to shoot it? I don't know what that means. Alright, another day. See if the goats are dead when we wake up. Oh, this looks pretty bad. I almost feel like I should just let the goats go. If they're still there. I feel like they're gonna have a better chance if I just let them go. She looks weak. Yeah, well, she hasn't been able to eat. I mean, they could get eaten by wolves, but they're definitely not going to be alive if they stay here, so... We'll let the goats do what they want to do. Hey, you're alive! My dear Selma, we have stood here like this so many times before, in the darkness and the light, for years and years since we were young. Before I go to where my brothers and sisters are waiting for me, I wanted to say this to you. I know I may just seem like an old fool to you, a familiar face in the midst of the day-to-day, but for the miles I walk and the hours I fill, between the city and you and beyond, I have never once regretted walking this road. History is history, I suppose. This is silly to dig up earth when the avalanche is barreling down the mountain. But I just wanted to tell you, Selma, my dearest Selma, whatever happens, I will always want to know. How fares my lady of the manor of the snail of this day? How about, like, do you want to come with me? Has anyone gone, Telma, would you like to go with us? Has one person gone, hey, do you want to stay at the farm? Would you like to go? I don't think anybody cares about me. I'm just a lonely old woman that no one cares about. Except for that guy, who says he cares about me, except for the fact that he doesn't ask me to come with him. From Mama. Looks like rain, silent as hits the soil, faring strange, falling in strings of white. I can't call out and walk past my own voice. I lay my head down the stream, water won't break. My mind is adrift. I see. Uncle Garza weeps and weeps. Aunt Emmy, she smiles. A smile she'll never lose again. Uncle Pot waits for Yuma to open. Inside, nothing of who we are lost, just who we are. Laszlo remembering you, Telma reading this, the Shadow Farm, Mina Cave of Blackcliff, here too, far away, safe, happy, Mama. Your voice looked like rain, silent, you in the world. I want to come out. Well, you can! You quite literally can. What about this thing? This is no rock. I feel like I could shoot it, but I don't know if I should. Well, let's go to bed. Is the farm just gonna blow away? I just let the goats go. They left. We'll never see those goats again. I don't think they're gonna make it, but they weren't gonna make it at the farm either. Winter. This is no rock. See, part of me is like, maybe I should shoot it, but I'm like, I wonder if it's a that's a heartbeat. I don't know. Okay, game. What am I doing at this point? Like, she's so slow to walk anywhere. Is that guy gonna show up? I literally don't know what I'm supposed to do. Let's see here. Let's do walk through. Like, do I just stand here? What do I do? I hear something. Oh, are we just gonna die? Oh, we just walk out and die. That's the end? We just walk out into the snow and die? This is literally how it ends. I think I was supposed to be eating. We're just on the farm with all of our people. This is literally it. I will be happier if I find out I just like played it wrong and got like a bad ending than if it's just this. Okay, it does look like there are multiple endings. Hold on, let's see here. Interesting. So this does seem to be the normal ending. This is how it goes. Okay. This is literally it. There are 3 major endings. Okay. So maybe we just got the sad one. Oh, I'm in the. Nope, never mind. We're reading a different game. Okay. Apparently, this is just how it ends. I really don't have anything to say. Hello? The game just closed itself. What the heck? Okay, let's go to the Steam forums. Let's see. Spoilers. Tom was staying at a farm with peddlers in a romantic bond. We're seeing there are 3 or 4 endings. Ending 3 is speculating. Shotgun ending, you pick up the shotgun on the last day. One daughter ending, walking on the farm till she collapses, you end up on the farm but with only one girl. Go back to the house on the last day, you ignore the gun, don't leave the farm, you'll be on the farm with the peddler and one daughter. Go back in the house. Walk out in the desert once a day until you collect enough of the mini statues. It doesn't matter where you go, they spawn 1 per day. Go back in the house on the last day, ignore the gun, don't leave the farm. You'll be on the farm with both daughters. What does that mean? So I get a happier ending if I just went and found knickknacks? Who would want an endless mode of this game? My chickens are gone. Yeah, that happened to me. It's normal. Okay. So there was nothing I could have done about that. Will I get depressed playing this? Yeah, so I don't know why this guy said this wouldn't be depressing. Alright. I don't know. I don't know if I did something wrong. Did the world end? Was it breaking down? What exactly happened? I don't think she was hallucinating the events. Postman even talks about it as from his disappearance. I'm not sure the old lady is normal in the real sense. She's a symbol. Well, the Billy Goat's because you only rent him. Does this have multiple endings? Not multiple endings per se. The ending is inevitable. You can influence who appears in the final scene. I didn't even pay attention to who was in our final scene. Go to the grave after collecting all the trinkets and I'll tell you who Orla was. Oh. Did the shotgun mean you killed yourself? Yes, I did that too. Okay, hold on. Well, who did we have with us? I was too busy being grumpy to pay attention. We had a lot of goats. Looks like one daughter. Me and the merchant and one daughter. It's coming up blurry. So if I'd found all the trinkets, both of them would have been there. How is that even a better ending? Well, there you go. We played the game. We did it. I can't exactly say that I thought it was super great. But we did it. This was one of those games I bought on a Steam sale and I just kind of was meant to go through, and it was going to be short enough for me to play today, but I don't know how I feel about this. Let's go to the store page. Is it highly recommended? Mostly positive reviews. I feel really sorry about 90. I don't think it's a bad game. I think there are people who could like it. Many people love it. It felt to me like it taken something and created a game base. Incredibly depressing. Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I wasn't disappointed because I didn't think it was going to be a farming sim. I think, if anything, the farming part caught me off guard. I thought it was going to be like a point and click where you, like, learned things, but then there was so much to do, I couldn't actually go and, like, learn any of the things. What is this? We never went there. And, like, look at all of those goats. I feel like I was doing something wrong. Sorry, you guys are just going on a journey with me to figure out what's going on with this game. See? And there's, like, all of this. But who would have had time? Oh, that was that thing. Maybe I needed to bust that open sooner? But, like, we made it to the snow day, so it's not like I didn't make it. Oh, just see me right now, sorry. I'm just watching game trailers. So, like, this farm has all of these goats. Like, that's so many goats. And, like, this trailer. Like, she's walking way out here. I feel like I didn't do something right. Because, like, this trailer had, like, an area I just never even went to. If you watch this. That's the goat. I see like there's voiceover in this trailer, but there's no voiceover in the game. Was I supposed to be petting the goats?
Been there for me.
Reading to me every night when I was.
I didn't eat enough, I know that. But everything I'm reading says like I got to the end of the game. Who would have time to grow all of those things? Oh no, we did get there. That was the grave site.
I've started losing pieces of my day. The memory of it.
See, I would have liked it better too if it was voiced over like this.
I want to come home. Say, Nana, when did the birds go away?
I don't know. I didn't really dig it, to be completely honest. I just even if I was doing something wrong, I feel like it didn't really explain to me well enough what I needed to be doing. So I don't know. That felt like kind of a bleh. But like I said, I'm just doing a lot of these one-offs. Until I get to play Jedi Survivor, which is in 2 weekends. So we have next weekend, and we'll see what we do between now and then. But the weekend after, the last weekend in April, Friday the 28th, Jedi Survivor comes out. I've taken that morning off. I'm probably going to start way early in the morning because I'm going to be anxious to play. And then just be streaming like all day Friday is kind of my plan. I don't know if it's going to be here or on youtube.com/the Star Wars Refuge, which is my other channel. I might just stream it on here because this is where I've been streaming. I might go back to my Star Wars channel, revive it just for Jedi Survivor. I'm not sure yet what I want to do. But that's what I got for today. I hope you all have a good weekend. Sorry, maybe you guys like the game. I don't know. I felt like it was, I have played a depressing game on here a time or two. Depressing isn't really the problem. I just don't get I didn't feel like the grind of the gameplay was worth the point it was trying to make with the grind of the gameplay, personally. But clearly I'm wrong, because this has, 900 positive reviews. So I must be missing something. But I hope you guys have a good day, rest of your weekend, and I will